everyone, and welcome to
The Movie House.
Today we're going to talk to you about two movies, both called Venom. Venom from 2018 and Venom, There Will Be Carnage from 2021. What do you think?
Well, the reason we watch these, now I love the Tobey Maguire trio of Spider-Man movies. That's Sam Raimi, correct?
Correct.
Love those. Love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And Venom was introduced in the last movie, and I thought that was really cool. And so when they came out with these, I mean, Venom scares me. He's like the abominable snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with all those teeth. I don't like things with lots of teeth like that. They freak me out. So when Venom came out, it was like, that sounds interesting, but I don't think I want to watch that because it's probably really scary, and I don't want to be scared like that. And then a friend of ours, Dale, who we play trivia with at the library, he told us he's a huge comic book guy. Huge comic book guy. It's been since he was little. And he said, oh, you should watch them. They're really funny. So that's why I said, well, let's get Venom. Let's get the movies and check them out. He says they're funny.
Right.
And there is a lot of good humor.
Right.
There's a lot of good humor in them. What did you think?
I didn't care for either one of them. I was not excited about the prospect of watching these movies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I should have given you more treats.
That's okay. I'm familiar with the character of Venom, and like you said, initially from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3, but also since then he's gotten a lot of attention in the media and so forth because I guess the character is very popular with the comic book crowd, and they were very excited about movies centering on Venom. And Tom Hardy is very good. He's a very good actor.
Yes.
But overall, the whole Venom character just doesn't do much for me. But I was open to it. But I didn't care for either one of these movies. In particular, I want to point out before I forget that both these movies are rated PG-13.
No, it wasn't the first one.
I looked it up.
They're both
both PG-13.
Really?
Yes. And the rating system is clearly broken because neither one of these movies is a PG-13 movie.
Oh.
They're extremely violent.
Yeah.
Particularly the second one. A lot of profanity. And it just is not appropriate for a 13-year-old.
Boy, I wonder, too, how many people brought their children to see these.
Yeah, a lot.
Especially the second one. Because we were, for some reason, I don't know why, we thought the first one was rated R. And that seemed appropriate, that it was rated R. And then we saw the second one, we're like PG-13, and it was way over more than what the first one was.
Yes.
So, but they're both PG-13.
Both PG-13.
Wow.
Yeah. Now the second one, There Will Be Carnage, I thought was funnier.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, and it was a better story than the first one.
Right. Yeah, the first one's an origin story where you learn
and
how.
It wasn't. Yeah.
How what's his name? Brody Brock. Eddie Brock becomes Venom and all that, which is okay.
It was okay,
you
but
gotta
it
lay
wasn't.
that groundwork.
But it wasn't as captivating as the second one.
And I was really bothered that Tom Hardy, throughout the whole movie, looks dirty, sweaty, and ill. He did.
He looked very unkept.
Yes, I mean it was a great job of acting, a great job by the makeup people or whatever. I'm sure that's what they were going for. But boy, I didn't like seeing this poor guy look that way practically for the whole movie.
Well, I think too probably because by the second movie his life's better than it was in the first movie, but he didn't really portray that, did he? He still kind of seemed like dirty and unkept, but
not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah, he was still kind of disheveled.
Still kind of disheveled.
Yeah, and scruffy, but not as sweaty. I mean, it was just the sweat thing. It was like his hair was always damp and from sweat, and he always had a glisten.
Well, he did have an alien being inside him, so maybe that had something to do with it.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it made sense in the story, but it bothered me to watch. To have to look at it.
Yeah, that's interesting because you're like, can you not take a shower?
Yeah, right.
Maybe that would. I don't think that would hurt Venom, but maybe.
Right.
But I did like, and this was the first time I'd ever seen Michelle Williams in anything.
Right, yes.
And I know that she's done a lot of work, but it's just movies I'm not interested in. And so I liked her character. Again, and Woody Harrelson. Naomi Harris, we didn't even recognize her.
In the second one, right?
Oh, my goodness. We didn't even realize
That was her.
That was
right.
her.
Right.
The makeup, they did a really good job, and just her portrayal of the character was so far removed from Beautiful Moneypenny from the Bond movies.
Right.
And Woody Harrelson always does a good job, but he was creepy. I didn't like him. You're not supposed to really like the villain.
Right.
But he was creepy. I didn't like him.
Yes, he was appropriately creepy.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson's good. I like Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, he's a wonderful, wonderful actor. But they're not something I would watch again.
No.
But I like the humor. So Dale, you were right. They were funny because I liked the in the head. We don't like you, Dan. Nobody likes you, Dan.
That was the funniest line to me. It was in the second movie when
I like her.
When Venom says that to
Yeah.
Michelle Williams' boyfriend.
Her
her
fiance.
Nobody likes you, Dan. That was funny.
Yeah, but I liked it too. That there was a lot of good humor, but I couldn't watch him again for everything else.
Right.
That was there, but
from what I read, Sony was hoping to build a Spider-Verse because they own the rights to Spider-Man for the movies, and they wanted to create a whole Spider-Man universe starting with, I guess, Venom, because Sam Raimi, as you pointed out, has already done a trilogy on Spider-Man.
Wonderful.
And those exist, so they were like, well, let's start with Venom, and maybe we could work Peter Parker in at some point, a new version of Peter Parker. But it didn't really, I don't think it really gelled to the point where they were able to do that, particularly since at this point they're competing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is just gigantic.
Right.
And Peter Parker has joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think, I'm not sure what year it was when he came in. It was right around the same time, either the sequel maybe, but he was right around that same time. So that sort of maybe put a monkey wrench in Sony's plans as well. So it just kind of they made these two movies, and then I think that was pretty much the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I probably wouldn't watch them again. I did appreciate the humor. The acting is great.
Special effects are pretty good.
Yeah.
Not tremendous, but pretty good.
Yeah. So, and again, I don't like watching scary things. So I'm not, I don't want to see, and I'm not a big violent person either. So, and a lot of that, there was a lot of violence. A lot of violence, especially the second one.
Yes.
Aptly named, Let There Be Carnage. So,
yeah. They weren't kidding around.
But I don't think these should have been PG-13.
No, they should have been ours.
They should have been ours easily with just the level of violence.
And the cussing.
The cussing and, yeah.
Yeah, just completely inappropriate.
Yeah, I was shocked to think that people were taking their children to see this, and I'm sure they did.
Yeah. Yep,
so, because they're thinking, it's comic books.
Right. Okay, so that's it for Venom. And Venom, There Will Be Carnage for us. Not going to watch it again.
No.
But you do you.
Like I said, the humor was really good. So was the acting, but definitely not going in our library.
No, that's right. Okay, well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.
Bye.